Hello guys, this is Home Attack, and I feel as though in my last video, although I do think the GTA fans are kind of getting their panties in a bunch, I think they're overreacting over a female, protagonist a little bit. It's a little ridiculous to me, but at the same time, I didn't really explain how they were overreacting, with the whole woke shit. Now, I'm not saying that GTA 6 won't be somewhat woke compared to say GTA 4 or something, but I didn't really go into depth how fans are overreacting. So I'm going to talk about how the GTA series is getting more advanced, over time. Because the complaints about GTA 6 didn't really start in GTA 6. I think GTA 5 is when things start to get a little bit soft. But I'm going to explain how we got there. Let's take a little trip now, memory lane. Let's start all the way from the beginning, all the way to the end, with the GTA protagonist. Alright, these PS1 games, I'm not really counting this shit because it's a bird's view. It's not like you can really see the characters or none of that. So I'm not really counting these PS1 GTA games. It's shit controls. It's not like there's an actual story. I mean, not that I know of. It's just terrible graphics and an over-top view. You can't even really see what's going on. So, who would the protagonist even be, right? I'm just really putting these games on the list because just to let y'all know that I know about the PS1 games. I own GTA 1 and 2, and to be honest with you, the only good thing I can say about those games is the music. Which I can't play because of copyright strikes and stuff like that. I don't want the copyright mafia to come after me, so I'm just gonna play my own music. Moving right along. GTA 3. See, this is where the series really started, technically, as far as GTA protagonist is concerned. Let's talk about Claude. Well, there's nothing to say about Claude because he's mute. He doesn't speak. He doesn't have a voice. He's just a mute protagonist that just does what everybody tells him to do. And he gets shot by Maria, and he wants revenge, and I guess he kills her in the end, and he works for Salvatore Leone. What else can you really say about the guy? I mean, it's not like he's gonna have a Puerto Rican, mamacita girlfriend, a Bonnie and Clyde. It's not like, well, actually, oh wait, he did. That was Maria. Ah, see, story has existed since GTA 3. Technically, it's just that the video games were not advanced enough to really go in depth. You see what I'm saying? Especially in 2001, the early PS2 games. I mean, so of course it's not going to feel woke. The protagonist doesn't even talk. And times were different back then. I mean, this is the early 2000s. Before the world got soft in general. And GTA makes fun of reality. That's what they do. So, yeah, I don't feel as though GTA has stopped doing that. I think, once again, we're just overreacting. Because we're getting a female protagonist. Alright, GTA Vice City, 2002. Tommy Vercetti. Now, we're moving up in the world of video games, as you can see, because Tommy Vercetti, he can speak. Now, that might not be a big deal now, but for the time, after that mute Claude shit, that is a step up. Vice City looks beautiful, based on Miami. But that's besides the point. But Tommy Vercetti doesn't have any type of girlfriend, no female interest or nothing. He's just some guy who was locked up for 15 years because he was screwed over by the Forellis, Sonny Forelli, and he gets out. He's aloof as hell, and he runs into Lance, and Lance screws him over. Lance is incompetent, and da 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 da. You get the whole enchilada, right? Okay, so the point is, Tommy Vercetti is a step up because he can speak. That's really about it. That's really the only upgrade. I mean, at least Claude had like some real life tendencies in him, and a girlfriend or something, or business partners, you know, as a female companionship or something. Because that's all we're really complaining about as far as GTA 6. A white guy who has a female companion. And I mean, think about it, that's really all we're complaining about, folks. That's why I had to go through the entire series to let y'all know that the only thing that's woke about GTA 6 compared to the other games is it's more realistic. It's more in-depth. That's really about it. I mean, so far. But let's keep going. GTA San Andreas, 2004. Carl Johnson, CJ. Our favorite GTA game. Carl was in Liberty City before the events of San Andreas, where he comes from. You know, he comes from San Andreas, but he moved out. He wanted a different life. Weren't we complaining about ethnicities in GTA 6? You know how we was going on a whole racist rant about, oh, why is it gotta be a Latino bitch? Why it's gotta be a Puerto Rican woman? Why it gotta be a Puerto Rican woman? Why can't it be like a white dude? You know what I mean? Why can't he be white? MAGA motherfucker. You know, making all these racist ass comments. Like, bro. So, see, nobody complained about CJ's sister Kendra dating Puerto Rican dude and Caesar. Hell, the video game itself was complaining about that and you weren't. CJ's brother was complaining about it. Man, I'm going to see Caesar. Yeah, you know us essays are beefing. Once again, GTA making fun of reality. How come we're not complaining about CJ being a black protagonist? Why are we not complaining about Franklin being a black protagonist? Since this is a race issue, right? If we're going to complain about Lucia being a Puerto Rican mamacita essay, then how come we're not complaining about Carl Johnson being a nigga? Look, I'm just saying, man. These arguments are kind of flawed. I'm sorry. I'm not sure how much I agree with these complaints about the game being woke, because on one hand, you're complaining about a female protagonist, but on the other hand, you're complaining about race as well. I don't know if I can really 100% sit with y'all. Just saying. And another thing, the game is still not getting that realistic. Carl Johnson, he just, once again, he kind of just does what everybody says. He wants to please everybody. Yeah, I'm down. Yeah. Grove Street. You know what I'm saying? I'm with y'all. I'm down. I mean, yeah, I mean, he does rip off Salvatore Leone. I mean, he does do good things. He's not completely, you know, a brain dead, but he's kind of, his characteristics is kind of like, you know, compared to today's protagonist, he's kind of lacking in personality. Just saying. GTA Liberty City Stories came out on PSP in 2005 and PlayStation 2 in 2006. Tony Cipriani. Is it Cipriani or Cipriani? Yeah, it's Cipriani, I think. Whatever. So, we're still not advancing much. We're back in Liberty City. Now, I'm proud of that. It looks a little bit better than GTA 3, honestly. Which look dark and dreary as hell. What can I really say about Tony Cipriani? I mean, other than he's Italian. I mean, like Tommy Vercetti. He's kind of like Tommy Vercetti. He has a very linear personality. No female interest or anything. No girlfriend, really, or nothing. Like, he works with Salvatore Leone and does jobs. He works his way up the ladder as a consigliere, whatever. I mean, what can I really say about the guy? Not much. He doesn't have much in personality. Not in this game. Actually, in GTA 3, he had more personality. When you worked for him as Claude. I mean, like, he's okay as a protagonist. I mean, I like him. But he's kind of boring. You know what I mean? Like, he's not that interesting as a protagonist. Funny thing is, he was more like Salvatore Leone in GTA 3. He had more personality. He acted more like he was a Italian mob boss. I'm just saying. I mean, this is what we're comparing GTA 6 to, folks. You know, before the series got woke, the protagonist didn't even have personality, no love interest, nothing. The most you had was you trick inside of a car for like $100, which is fucking stupid, but hey. You get your dick sucked inside of a car and the car jumps up and down and for 5 seconds and then thanks, babe. Like, what the fuck? That's the biggest thing you came to a fucking love interest. This is why I think I'm gonna get married one day, folks. I mean, seriously. These hoes think that's something more than what it is. Like, honestly. Like, bro. Hey, look, man. I'm just speaking my mind, man. Y'all don't want to talk about how GTA 6 is getting woke, but I think it's just getting more realistic. Honestly. GTA Vice City Stories. 2006 PSP, 2007 PS2. Victor Vance. You know what? I like Vic Vance, but I'm going to be doing a lot of roasting in this segment of the video. Hell, I've already been roasting y'all, but I'm going to be roasting Vic for a minute because even though I like Vic Vance, at least in this game, as a protagonist, I kind of gotta... The guy's a little lame, man. So he signs up to be in the military. He's he doesn't trust Jerry Martinez from the gate. And, straight out the gate, he knows there's something wrong with this guy, this Sergeant Martinez, but he does dirty jobs for him anyway, and he gets himself kicked out of the military. The guy he's gullible as hell. Goes on and tries to have a relationship with some white trash. Okay, so now we're not tricking in cars anymore. Now we're actually trying to have a relationship, right? Oh, well, look how well that works out for you. So he steals white trash from some hick just to find out that she's white trash, right? He still loves her, and there's nothing wrong with loving trash because, hey, look, all modern women are trash, right? So, hey, I mean, love them for what they're worth. But he takes her seriously. Once again, he's a gullible fucking idiot. There's no wonder why he got his dumbass killed. And he was portrayed as a dumbass in the original Vice City. Come on, guys, let's be honest, man. Vic Vance was a dumbass. I mean, so was Lance, but at least Lance got street smarts. Lance Vance wouldn't turn a hoe into a housewife, though. See, Lance ain't that fucking stupid. Hell, Lance was the reason why Vic got all that money and upgraded his life as a criminal, but still. Vance went from trying to sign up to be in the army to make a living to becoming rich off selling drugs, bro. Because of his brother Lance. Yeah, Lance is a fucking idiot, but he's street smart. Lance knows how to make money. Vic is a fucking gullible fucking idiot. He's an idiot. That's why he was portrayed as an idiot in Vice City. And got his dumb ass killed. Vic was originally supposed to be retarded. Tell me when I start lying, folks. Okay, so in Vice City Stories, honestly, despite how stupid Vic Vance is in Vice City Stories, the series actually started to get more realistic because there's a love interest. There's Vic trying to look for jobs. There's Vic trying to live a normal life as a good guy. Because every protagonist is supposed to be somewhat good. Because those of us who play Grand Theft Auto, it's not like we're the ones who are hardcore criminals, right? Okay, so it makes sense for a protagonist to be at least somewhat a good guy. So let's talk about when a series started to get more advanced in HD. Let's talk about GTA 4. Niko Bellic. Niko Bellic, once again, is getting more realistic. Niko Bellic is not just some protagonist that's doing dirty jobs. He has a past that's been dug into. He came to America for a better living and got involved in crime, of course, because it's Grand Theft Auto. I mean, GTA 4 in general is dark and dreary. Once again, more realistic. He has an idiotic cousin, who's into gambling and boobs, and Roman. But once again, Roman's a good guy. He's just an idiot. Look at all the personalities in this game. Once again, are you going to call GTA 4 woke? Because there are people in the game that aren't just hardcore criminals. There are actually wimps in the game, like Roman. You see where this is going? We're getting more realistic. See, are we getting more woke or are we getting more realistic? That's why I'm making this video. It sounds like we're more so getting more realistic, but in order to get more realistic, we gotta get more woke in the process. That's what's really going on. You see? You see the pattern here. It really started, and it really started to show itself in Vice City Stories. Nico tried to find a love interest in Karen, and she found out she was an agent. Nico once again found another love interest. In real life, yes, people have sex, folks, and not just in cars. We're getting more realistic. We're not getting more woke per se. We're more so just getting more realistic. That's the whole point of this video. Alright, since we're talking about GTA 4, how about we talk about the complete edition? Let's talk about the two other protagonists. Let's start with Johnny Klebitz. Now, Johnny Klebitz, he is a vice president in a motorcycle gang in Liberty City, right? Once again, he has a very fleshed out personality. He's in a biker gang. His love interest has a drug problem. Now, see, the reason why I keep bringing up love interest is because that seems to be the biggest complaint when it comes to GTA 6. And I'm just demonstrating to y'all that love interests were a thing way before GTA 6, man. It's just that technology wasn't advanced enough to really flesh it out and be realistic. That's the reason why I keep bringing up love interest. Think about it. We're complaining about a man and a woman being together, committing crimes together, and a female protagonist being involved. We're completely ignoring the fact that we're also going to have a male protagonist as well. Why are we ignoring this? I don't get it, man. A white male protagonist, which is what y'all want. I can't with y'all, man. I'm just going over this shit because I feel as though this needs to be talked about. I feel as though we need to bring up these points that you guys are ignoring. Calling GTA 6 woke. I think the only thing, you know what I think what makes GTA 6 woke, if anything? The fact that for once, GTA is going to involve a relationship that's actually not dysfunctional. When you stop and think about it, it's actually going to be a somewhat functional relationship to where the man and the woman are actually fucking coexisting. Instead of a loveless marriage or a fucking drug problem, a relationship to where it's a hoe who's doing meth. Instead of, like, or some stupid shit. I think GTA 6 is going down the GTA San Andreas route. That's what I think. But that's just me. GTA The Ballad of Gay Tony. Now, if this game came out today, we would be calling this shit woke. Gay Tony? Luis is working for Tony, a gay guy who runs nightclubs? including a gay nightclub. A GTA game with gay characters? Oh, not just Tony. What about his boyfriends? Evan, gay characters. Mental midgets like Maury, Brucey from the original GTA 4. These aren't gangsters, all these characters. They got faggots and mental midgets in these games. Why y'all ain't calling this shit woke? What the fuck is going on? Luis, his mom, and his idiotic two friends might, Armando and Enrique, might be the only two straight, motherfuckers in the game. In this part of the game, at least. What the fuck? Oh, Elizabeta from the original GTA 4 was a lesbian. A butch. That wasn't woke? Guys, GTA makes fun of reality. So it's gonna have realistic shit in there, including woke shit. I'm tired. It's like, man. You gotta put woke shit in the game to make fun of woke shit, man. That's how Grand Theft Auto has always been. It's just getting more realistic. In the real world, not everybody's a hardcore criminal. Now, that's unrealistic. Everybody's a hardcore criminal. Everybody's a fucking Italian mobster. In a society, that's not most people. It sure as hell ain't us who's playing these games. Moving right along. GTA 5 2013. Protagonists Michael, Franklin, and Trevor. Now, isn't this when the series got, quote, woke? Because honestly, this game is not as hardcore as GTA 4. GTA 4 was a lot darker than this game. But it's getting woke because it's getting more realistic. Michael is an entirely fleshed out character. He had a family. He was in the crime, he had a family. Once again, he married a hoe. It's always got to be a hoe, of course. And Amanda, he met her in a nightclub when he was young, when, he was a Rolling Stone. And now he's in a loveless marriage with her, with 2 bastard children. And he's seeking therapy for his issues. Once again, we're getting more realistic. He's resembling a real person. Franklin, he resembles a real person, a real black man. He's not just Carl Johnson from 1992. Yeah, Grove Street, I'm down. Yeah, with the boys, with the gangsters. Franklin has a mind of his own. He's a black man with a mind of his own. He shows signs of intelligence. Yeah, he's living a life of crime, but he's not stupid. Now, Lamar, his friend Lamar, is stupid. Once again, more realism. In every friendship, there's going to be that smarter friend. I know from personal experience. There's going to be that friend that has a bigger head on his shoulder. Franklin is the smart friend and Lamar is the dumb one. He trusts, the dumb friend that trusts people that he shouldn't trust. He criticizes Franklin for being smart, but yet that smart friend is saving his life. Franklin has a love interest in Tasha, but Tasha wants a doctor for his money. See? Realism. And Trevor is the only one who's not realistic. Trevor's faithful to the original, to the older games, basically. Trevor's not realistic, man. He's a crazy cannibal guy. The most realistic trait of Trevor is he's loyal. So that guy, even that makes him kind of realistic. But Trevor's the least realistic. Honestly, all I'm saying is these games are just getting more realistic. So they gotta get more woke in order to get more realistic. Now let's talk about GTA 6. The game that went woke, right? Well, it's not really doing much different from what GTA 5 and the rest of the games were doing. White guy, love interest. It's a Bonnie and Clyde relationship. That's honestly, it kind of looks like San Andreas. I mean, if we're going to talk about how it's a white guy with a Puerto Rican woman, it's no different than Kendall and Caesar. Once again, I think we're all just overreacting here. I think if GTA 6 is going to be somewhat watered down, it's because it's getting more realistic. Y'all saw that fucking trailer. Oh, wait, it's woke because she's somewhat attractive. Why would you not want a female protagonist to be unattractive? Why would you want her to be unattractive? You're just appealing to you. Anyhow, she starts out in prison. This is not some blue-haired feminist. She's a fucking hardcore criminal. Escaping from prison to get out and do more crimes with her boyfriend. Robbing banks and sticking up niggas and shit. Okay? Like, she's not exactly doing Me Too movement shit. Like I said, we're just overreacting. It's a Bonnie and Clyde relationship, bro. That's what it is, man. It's the same shit we saw with Kendall and Caesar, man. To an extent. And then we're going to complain about ethnicity as if, okay, well, aren't there different ethnicities in Florida and Miami? Now y'all being racist. I mean, I don't get it with you guys. Y'all saw that trailer of them getting out of prison. Y'all saw that trailer of women twerking on cars. Come on, bro. Is twerking woke? Now, I'm not disagreeing with you guys, about that it's going to be woke compared to, GTA 4. I think it's not going to be any more woke than maybe GTA 5. It's going to be like GTA 5 in my opinion. Really? Probably crazier since they got twerking and shit in it. Probably partying and drugs and everything. I don't think this game is going to be as soft as people was. I think people are just men are just getting hung up over a female protagonist. I think that's what this is really all about. Okay, no, it's not really going the Spider-Man 2 route. Like, I don't think it's going down. I don't think it's going to Spider-Man 2 route like y'all saying it is. Because if they were to do that, they might as well just not be even. It might as well not even be GTA anymore. You saw them, and it's getting more realistic. You saw them in the bed together. About time there's actually what sex in the bedroom. Oh, that's woke too, huh? Like once again, the game is just getting more realistic. That's all it is. It's more fleshed out protagonists. That's all it is, man. That's all it is. But y'all can tell me what y'all think, man, in the comments. Peace out.